Hi everyone! Today I want to introduce you to Andy Goldsworthy. He's a British sculptor and photographer. He makes outdoor sculptures from natural materials. He uses things like stones, pebbles, leaves, flowers, mud, ice, snow, twigs, thorns, bark, grass, even pine cones to make his art. His photography means that his work lives on in a way, but most of his original sculptures are meant to be temporary. We tend to think of art as something that's always there, that goes in a fridge or a wall or a shelf and stays, but it doesn't have to be. His artwork returns to the environment. This is Rowan Leaves laid around a hole. I really like the colors. It's like Goldsworthy painted with leaves. What time of year do you think he made it? Why do you think he chose to make a circle? Why do you think he put a hole in the center? Even though it's on the ground, it makes me think of the sky. Looks like a solar eclipse or a black hole in outer space, pulling in the light. You may have guessed. He made this one in October. How long do you think it lasted? Here are two different stone spirals Goldsworthy made, and in the middle what he calls a context shot, so you can see the wider area around one of them. Why do you think he chose to show where he worked? Can you see the broken and scratched stones that didn't fit into his design, just tossed to the side? Why do you think he showed us that? Would you show that? Why do you think he made a spiral shape? Do you think the spiral is a good shape for a beach? Which one do you like better? Which one do you think was easier to make? How long do you think these designs lasted? Have you ever scratched two rocks together to see which one was harder? Lots of rocks, even brightly colored ones, leave white scratches. But some leave different colored marks, and that can help you figure out what type of stone you're holding. There's a stone amethyst, which is purple, but if you scratch it, it leaves a white mark. Then there's another stone that's shiny and gray, but when you scratch it, it leaves a red streak. That's called hematite. Try drawing with rocks sometime. This is icicles, thick ends dipped in snow, then water, held until frozen together. His titles always seem to tell us how he made his pieces. Why do you think he does this? What would you call this piece? Do you think this was as easy to make as he makes it sound? It's fun to see that different seasons all offer their own materials. Leaves and petals in spring and summer, brightly colored leaves in the fall, snow and ice in winter, and rocks all year round. What do you think your favorite season would be for making art outside? There's so many ways to be inspired by Goldsworthy. If you're able to, grab some natural objects, your own leaves, rocks, sticks, or pine cones, and make your own pattern or sculpture. Leave it out to see what happens over time. If you want, you can take a picture like he does to keep part of it. I found a bunch of bark on the ground, so I tried to make my own spiral on the library lawn. After fighting with the wind for a while, I can totally see why he uses stones for his spirals. Another way to make nature-inspired art is with leaf rubbing. You'll need plain paper, some crayons you don't mind having to peel the paper off of. If you have chunky crayons, those are probably easier to hold. Add some different leaves, and you're good to go. To start, choose a leaf, put it face down, so the bottom veiny part is the part facing you. Lay your paper on top, and gently rub with the side of the crayon. You can kind of feel where the leaf ends, and also where the veins are, so where you might need to press a little harder to get more detail. Depending on the type of leaf, you might be able to do a few different rubbings before it's too squished to make a good impression anymore. Try different leaves, see which ones you like, which ones work well, Try different crayons in different colors. Play around. Make patterns with different leaves. Experiment. Enjoy.